there was this scene where a spider would crawl into the mouth of the character I was playing. I was thinking, I wonder how they're going to do that, CGI or something like that, you know?
Right.
Anyway, so off we go on this adventure, and we're shooting in Guatemala and Mexico, and it's an extremely disorganized shoot, you know? We don't have, nothing's right, you know? At one point in time, for 7 days, we lived on refried beans and rice in Guatemala because they hadn't made any arrangement with any kind of catering company or anything, you know? So that was the only thing that they could get easily. So it was breakfast, lunch, and dinner, refried beans and rice,
Wow.
you know? And the end of that week, one of the guys on the film crew found this, like, cafe that sold some form of grilled meat, and we all just, like, went there in the middle of this rainforest and ate this meat and realized later on it was more than likely we're eating the monkeys that were running around the trees around us because everybody got really sick.
Oh, wow.
Really sick. Anyway, so we're going through this experience, and we eventually get back to Los Angeles. And we've got, you know, like a couple of weeks shooting in LA. And we go out to a place called Lancaster, I think it was. There's an old film studio out there. And I see on the call sheet, oh, it's the spider scene. You know, cool. So as I arrived at the studio, this producer comes out to meet me, and you know, Russell, everything good? And I said, yeah, cool. So we're shooting the spider scene today, and he goes, yes, it's going to be great. So everything, you're fine? I said, yeah, cool. But how are we going to do this? Is this going to be like a CGI thing or whatever? He goes, oh, no, the Tarantula Man is here. The fucking what? The Tarantula Man's here, and he has shown a variety of creatures to the director, and she has chosen the largest. It's going to be a great day. Anyway, good luck with it. And off he tots, you know. So I go inside, and they show me, look, here's a piece of carpet. You're going to be lying down here. The carpet matches a place where, you know, a hotel room we'd shot in. And so what's going to happen is you're going to lie down here. They're going to place the tarantula on your chest. The tarantula wrangler will give it a little tickle, and as long as you keep your mouth open, it will head directly for your mouth. They always look for places to hide, so you've just got to keep your mouth open. It'll tickle, tickle, tickle. The tarantula will run up here, then into your mouth, and then the guy will pluck it out of your mouth, you know. I'm like, okay, cool. So they turn on all these hot lights, right? I lie down on the ground. The tarantula gets put on my chest. Now, tarantula, bigger than my hand, right? It's a serious spider. Now, obviously, I've lived in Australia most of my life or whatever. I'm used to spiders, you know. That was a large one, right? So on my chest, tickle, tickle, up it comes, into my mouth, right? And boom, the guy plucks it out, done. And I'm thinking to myself, good little spider. One take wonder. Fantastic. Did everything we need. And I'm like, cool, so that was good. They go, oh, no, we're just going to shoot it again. We just have to adjust the lights. Second take, third take. Now, one of the things that the producer had said to me in the car park, right, looked me in the eye and said to me, it's not dangerous to use the tarantula because before doing something like this, they milk it of its venom. So it's perfectly safe, you know. So I've taken that on board, right? So we take 2, take 3, take 4, around about after the 5th take. Now, these lights in that room are very, very hot, and my body is starting to really warm up, you know, and we're taking a long time between takes, resetting lights and all that, you know. But, you know, after about the 5th take, I get a moment to talk to Tarantula Man, you know. How you doing? All that sort of stuff. It's pretty cool that you can milk the venom from the tarantulas so they can do things like this. And he just looks at me really confused and says, you can milk the what? Okay, so what I thought was my only safety net, gone, right? So take 6, take 7, and I'm starting to really get hot. These are, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if they're old Klieg lights, you know, because it didn't look like anybody had used this studio for a long, long time, you know. And I'm heating up, and at one point in time, it was about take 7 or 8, and the spider just stops on my neck and starts to sort of like spread its legs out and just sort of like grab at me, and it's sort of pulsing, and then I'm sort of like just lying there going, and then the tarantula guy tickles it, up it goes, and I'm kind of like, what was that?
How long does it have to sit in your mouth for?
Oh, it's only just a couple of seconds. As soon as it started going into the mouth, the guy would just grab it out, because they can cut around that.
Right.
As long as they see it going in, then they can cut around it to make it look like it's disappeared in there, So take 8, that happens. The tarantula stops on the neck. Take 9, we're done for the day, right? So 9 takes with a live tarantula crawling into my mouth, right? The next day, I wake up and I've got a rash all over me, my legs and my chest and my arms, So I call production. They call a doctor who's, knows about these sort of things. He comes over to see me. He goes, okay. All right. See, were you hot yesterday? I said, very hot, under the lights and stuff like that. He goes, right. And the spider stopped. He goes, yeah, you're right. He goes, okay. See, tarantulas on their legs have these very fine hairs. So fine, in fact, that they can easily go through a pore in human skin. So currently, what you have going on is your body is full of tarantula venom, but not enough to hurt you or even make you're just going to have this rash. So here's this ointment, take this pill, a few days from now, you'll be right, And the reason that I wanted to tell you this story, and your listeners, is because, and you can check this, you can Google away, I'm pretty sure in the history of cinema, I'm the only Academy Award winning actor who's ever been fucked in the neck by a tarantula.
Was that what it was doing?
Apparently.
They just decided that was a good spot?
Just decided I was moist and juicy and it was going to have its way with me.